Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm here with my friend Hazel from Drio, and she is going to talk to us about all things marketing. So get excited because it's that time of year where businesses start to ramp up, hopefully. And if you haven't figured out your marketing plan, well, we're here to talk about a little bit of that on how we can help you. We're going to do just some quick intros, Hazel. So I'm Carla Titus, founder of and CEO of Wealth and Worth Within. We are a fractional CFO service provider doing financial consulting and advising for businesses that are growing, that want to be more profitable, that are 6 and 7 figures. Hazel, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, hi, Hazel Geary. I am the right brain at Drio. We are a Baltimore-based business. We are celebrating 11 years in business this year, and we dub ourselves left brain, right brain. So I am the right brain, and my business partner, Rachel, like yourself, Carla, is the left brain. And we help local businesses and nonprofits up-level their website and digital marketing strategies so that they can stand out online. So
That
really
is
excited to be here.
awesome. Yay! Thanks for coming. We're so excited. We want to touch on all things marketing that tie to finance. So we're gonna get started with how should we be using our marketing and tying it to our finance. So maybe you can get us started on how you guys do marketing support and what you guys are doing for clients, and then I will add in anything that has to do with the financial side of that.
Yeah, so all right. So I'm the right brain. So I have to laugh because when Carla and I were talking about this interview, I was kind of thinking about us being a little bit of a yin and a yang, because while marketing is the one that spends the money, you're on the other side trying to save it. So I wanted to talk about that relationship. And when we help clients, we always start with, the basic questions of like, what are your revenue goals? And then we kind of reverse engineer to talking about who their audience groups are and how their services, are being promoted. Because at the end of the day, marketers like myself are trying to help clients acquire new customers, right? We're trying to attract new people. We're also trying to promote your services and really helping you stand out in the sea of other competitors.
Mhm.
And Carla and I were talking before the interview, and there's so many providers that offer the same service. So as a marketer, Rachel and I love thinking about, what it is that makes you different and how to, shine a light on those things. Especially when, again, there are other people that do similar services. But like anything in life, right? Everything is a unique value proposition. So we love working with clients and showing them what it is that they should be spotlighting. What are the things that people value, especially when it comes to their different target audiences, and what our ideas are for acquiring new customers. I mean, it changes, from industry to industry, from client to client, but a lot of our clients are local businesses, so they're trying to pull from like their local area. So that's why we enjoy working with local businesses. So yeah.
Yeah, so what you said really resonated with me about, what the CFO role is of saving money. And actually, sometimes the CFO role is to say we need to double down in an area in order to achieve the revenue goals, like you mentioned. So we are aligned in the fact that we want to help our clients achieve their revenue goals, also define them if they don't know what they are. And so we will start there to make sure that what they're trying to achieve. But then it is sometimes making an investment in marketing or making an investment in getting in front of the right clients to make sure that sales are happening. So sometimes while we get a notion the CFOs are all about saving money, we are about making a business profitable, which sometimes could include spending more money in the right areas, and marketing being one of them, because that added value that you were talking about, that value proposition that you're giving your clients to want to work with you and tie in the additional benefit they're going to get from your services or offer, how much time it will save them, how much trouble it might save them, or how it will enhance their business in some way as you're delivering services to them, becomes the reason why someone would want to open their wallet and give you their money. And so to us, it's really important that the message is on the spot as far as marketing goes, to make sure you are attracting the right type of clients into the business that again in turn generates sales making us more profitable because we have more revenue to play with. And while we taking on more costs, we're still looking for, what is the margin on that and how do we keep more profit in the business? So it all kind of comes together in that way. So I'm so glad you're pointing out some of those areas that you guys focus on from the marketing side that tremendously impact the financial side of the business as well.
Yeah, Carla, I feel like that's why we work well together. We appreciate each other's values. And I think that's one of the big things about a CFO and a CMO working together towards that similar vision and being able to lay out, especially at like Q4, right? We start to think, I think I saw today, we're 95 days away from 2023.
Wow.
So as you start to plan your Q1 strategy, I definitely think, whether you're the marketing person in your office or you head up that department, working with finance to really figure out, again, what the budget is for next year and how you can correctly allocate those resources are some of the conversations that everyone should start to be having at this point of the year as you're wrapping up everything else. But 95 days, Carla, are you ready?
I am so ready. We're working on 90-day plans for our clients. We're working on 18-month planning as well on projections for revenue goals so they know what they are going into the new year. So we are so excited to be able to help clients in that way on just bringing them that clarity. And, being aligned with a CMO like yourself, because I get asked the question, should a CFO and CMO be aligned in their goals? And I think that is a clear yes, because what you guys are doing is what's going to help us achieve those revenue goals. And then the revenue goals we're setting are also going to correlate to the work that you're doing and supporting the client with to enhance their ability to achieve those goals one quicker, without trouble, more direct to the point by bringing in the right type of clients that they want to see in the business working with them. And so what do you think about that question? Should the goals of the CFO and CMO be aligned?
Absolutely. I think for us personally at Drio, I know that we end the month and we start the month the same way. We look at what our revenue goals are for that month and we reverse engineer. We make sure that everything that we're doing in terms of marketing, promoting ourselves, attracting new people, all comes back to that bottom line is like, how can we hit that number, whether that's signing on a new client or selling additional services, but we always start and end the month with that number in mind. And so absolutely, the CFO and the CMO should absolutely have their goals aligned because at the end of the day, that's what you measure. Your revenue is what you measure your success in some ways, right? So whether or not you need to adjust. We follow the numbers too. As marketers, I tend to be a dreamer, but at the end of the day, numbers don't lie, right? Very black and white.
They don't. And it's really easy to say, are your marketing strategies working or not? Should you pivot? Should you try something else? And I always tell clients, looking at the numbers will help you enhance your decision making. And when you ignore them, it's when you get in trouble. Because if you're seeing a trend, if you're seeing that your profits are not showing up, you need to start tackling the problem areas, and your numbers will tell you exactly where to look. And I think it just can get really overwhelming. So we always advise clients start at the highest level possible and then dive into the details next. That way you don't feel like you're looking at 200 lines of data and you just don't know where to look because you haven't been trained to do that. Or hire a team that can support you, right? And do that work for you. Because sometimes outsourcing can save you so much more time to allow you to do business development, to allow you to go after those ideal clients and make those sales happen. Because we're already stretched too thin as entrepreneurs. So we do not need to be doing all the hats and all the jobs in the company because it's a lot for one person. And yes, we all start there. So like little by little, we'll try to outsource as much as we can afford to, and when the time is right as well.
That's right.
So talk to me a little bit about the relationship and how it might be rewarding for a CFO and CFO to kind of work together on the strategy and kind of partner up on behalf of the business owner. Because it almost feels like this should be like the most important relationship there is in the business, right? It's like the marketing side is bringing in all the leads, helping convert, land the clients, land the sales. And then on the finance side, we're seeing the result of that. So it's just so tied together. And just want to hear your thoughts on how you think that relationship could be rewarding.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think to your point, it is one's like an input, one's the output, right? So you have to work tandemly. And I think at the end of the day, companies, small and medium sized, and even larger companies probably have the CMO and the CFO meeting probably even monthly. I know that we talked both about how we look at our plans 90 days out and then even further. I think it would be almost a no-brainer to have the CMO and the CFO meet monthly. And again, looking at the numbers, seeing what's working, what's not working, pivoting when needed. But I think a monthly meeting would probably be my recommendation, at least for the start, and then working out towards getting into that cycle of the 90 days where you're really able to look backwards and say, okay, this is what worked, this is not what worked, these are our new initiatives, this is how we're going to support it. So really looking at it from the standpoint of like quarter to quarter. But I would say if you're not currently meeting with your CFO and you are in that marketing role, a monthly meeting would be a great place to start, because those monthly metrics, to Carla's point, help you get ahead as opposed to falling behind. And then by the time you know it, it's already Q2 and you have missed every target. So you have to reposition yourself. But I think a monthly check-in would probably be my recommendation if you're currently not doing that.
Yeah, and we're always looking at leading indicators. In those meetings, we're reviewing KPIs, key performance indicators, and understanding and assessing how the strategies are yielding some results. And then is that translating to the bottom line? Because that's the connection we want to make sure we're making on the benefit the marketing brings to the table. It's not just about doing all the things and getting all the leads and hopefully converting them to paying clients, but sometimes that doesn't always happen. And it's not because marketing is not working. Sometimes it's just people are not buying. There's like something happening and people are not responding. And so we want to, again, recraft the marketing message, go back and forth. But those numbers, from leading indicators to KPIs to conversion to revenue, at the end of the day will help you understand, are you getting the benefit you need out of your marketing support? And if not, it might be time to reassess what are the right strategies. And that's something that Hazel can help with if you're looking for someone that can help support your business. Because at the end of the day, we're here to make money. We want to be profitable. We want to have a long-term sustainable business. And that only happens if you can start generating profits. And you can increase the gap by generating more revenue. So we want to start focusing there if you haven't already. So I love everything you shared today with our audience. I think they're going to get so much out of it. But I want to know, if they want to find out more about how to work with you or where to find you, can you give us some information where they can reach out to?
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. So we always send people to our website. Carla, you know that was going to be my answer. So
Yes.
our website is drioduo.com. Actually, we are rebranding. So if you come in September, you're going to see version 3.0. If you come in October, you're going to see our brand new rebranded site. We're really excited. But yeah, details are going to be found in the contact page. And we are accepting new clients. And yeah, we're eager to work with local businesses and nonprofits to help you stand out online. So thank you so much for having us.
Of course. And you can find us at wealthworthwithin.com for fractional CFO services. Feel free to book a call if you want to understand, how we can help support your business with some financial consulting and advisory services. If you've outgrown your bookkeeper, your accountant can't provide you the support that you're looking for, it is time to hire a CFO. And we're happy to talk to you about how we can meet that need and help your growing business be more profitable and sustainable long-term with cash in the bank and paying yourself a market rate, because those are things that are important for us. You can also find us on social media at Wealth Worth Within. Follow us for a lot of free content, interviews like this. We have a TikTok and YouTube channel. We're expanding our reach, and we just hope to see you there following along all the things that we're putting out for free content for everyone to enjoy. So thank you so much for being here, and we will see you later.